Anyway, I'm going to skip the Biden signing the bill to avoid rail strike during holidays because he's a piece of shit.
The Joe Rogan experience.
And we're moving on to Joe Rogan.
Hey, Derek,
more
you know
plates,
how I got
more
so
dates.
jacked?
How?
I followed the 9 ancestral tenets.
Oh, I heard that works really well.
It's the best way.
Yeah.
Boy, when I saw that video that you posted, you actually sent me the video after I'd already seen it. I caught it like within 3 minutes of you posting it.
Oh, my God.
I saw it. It just showed up on my YouTube feed. I'm like, oh, yes, here we go. And wasn't surprised at all.
No.
I mean, it seems...
Bro, no one that has been inside of a gym is surprised by this.
Completely makes sense, but that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah, it seemed like just a matter of time for him.
There's no way you can look like that in your 40s. That jacked. I mean, he's preposterously jacked. Do we have a fucking... now that we know that he's full of shit, we're talking about the Liver King, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are like, what are they saying? This is all inside stuff.
Yeah.
There's a guy, if you don't know who the Liver King is, there's a guy who calls himself the Liver King, and he's this guy who walks
I'm kind of surprised Joe doesn't like him more.
around everywhere with no shirt on. I've seen him in Vegas with no shirt on, big bushy beard, super jacked. And he was telling people that the way he gets that way is by sunning his balls. He literally lays down with his asshole staring at the sun and eats raw liver and just lifts like a maniac. And that's how he's so jacked. But it's preposterous.
Yeah, too many polar extremes to have just like a unique marketing spin that was just highly viral, in my opinion. And I don't know. I think most people could see through it, but at the same time, he would... Like, there was a lot of big names that even reached out to me after...
I'd be surprised Joe isn't on something. Joe is on something. He is. We know that he's been taking TRT, which you can say is like a much lower dose of testosterone than like actual fucking anabolic steroids. But I personally agree with Derek before Derek fucking went on the Joe Rogan Experience and then backed away from the assessment that he has done HGH. Derek's original assessment was that Joe had bubble gut. What is it, like the palumboism or whatever it's called? As a consequence of his fucking organs expanding from taking HGH. I think Joe has at times explained that he has taken HGH, but gone back on it. Are you on roids is the funniest way to self-report that you have never been to a gym. My body fat percentage and muscle mass, especially for my size, I mean, I'll take the compliment, first of all. I'll just say that. Thank you for the compliment. But like, if you think someone like myself is taking steroids, then you fundamentally do not understand what steroids look like, especially considering that I have been going to the gym 4 days a fucking week for like the past year. Nobody can tell how fat you are, fatty. I mean, there's shirtless photos of me. There was sex trafficking, drug abuse, and proof of corruption, I believe, and some included minors. This man, what do you mean it was nothing? There was a lot of crap on the laptop. There was sex trafficking and drug abuse. Bro, first of all, drug abuse, dog? Yeah, he was doing crack. And no, it wasn't sex trafficking. It was him having sex with prostitutes, okay? You can try to spin it as difficultly in a fucked up way as possible. But yes, me and your mom are fucking, okay? Me and your mom fuck. Other people outside of you, I know you never get sex, but other people that are not you, fuck. And sometimes they pay for it, okay? Yes, Hunter Biden was slinging dick and smoking crack rocks, okay? No one says that that's not true. Hunter Biden was corrupt as well. He definitely was a beneficiary of nepotism. Andrew Fowler, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. No one is even arguing that that's not the case. The idea that you believe it included minors immediately betrays the supposed objective analysis you're engaging in, because there's no evidence of that. You only said that because 4chan told you, and they don't have any evidence of that either. As far as I've seen, there's only one like random dude that they claim is Hunter Biden, which is not him, around like children or some shit. Like, they're literally spreading actual CP unrelated to Hunter Biden, by the way. And then the other claim is that he has photos with his fucking nieces. And they always take photos with Hunter Biden surrounded by the most 35-year-old looking sex workers. And then they add Hunter Biden with his nieces into that photo compilation. And it's fucking weird. Why do they keep saying that all of this would have changed the election? Didn't we know most of this? We did. But right-wingers cannot they cannot comprehend a world in which it wasn't a smoking gun because they just have penis on the mind. Right-wingers love thinking about dicks and pussies. Okay, straight up. They love thinking about Hunter Biden's dick. They love thinking about the genitals of teenagers. They literally try to advance legislation, and they have successfully advanced legislation in places like Ohio through the state legislature to have penis inspection day at school. I'm sorry, that's just the fucking truth. Whether you want to admit it or not, Matt Walsh is constantly talking about the genitalia of children, okay? That's all he fucking talks about. It's very weird, bro. It is a very strange thing. You got fucking children's genitalia on the mind. You lost your fucking mind. You're thinking about trans people so much that you think everyone's trans and you need to inspect the children. Like, it's fucking crazy. Not as crazy as avoiding the top of the hour by subscribing, though, because that is sane. Because at the top of the hour, there is a 3-minute ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, if you're like, oh man, it's too long, well, then all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Couldn't agree more, Hasan. Thank you for agreeing that you can also avoid the top of the hour ad break with a gifted sub. If you get gifted a sub, if you're lucky, you can avoid the top of the hour ad break. Here's a 3-minute ad break now, and then 1 minute in the middle of the hour.
The video came out, and they were like, I didn't think he was natural, but this guy literally right to my face would say, like, blatantly, I am natural. And like a lot of people will take a guy at his word when it's like a private conversation. And if he's straight up telling you in person, yeah, it's actually legit, I'm natural, and he was just lying out through his fucking teeth, seemingly.
There's some people that are really jacked that are natural.
For sure.
Some people that are like super, super disciplined. They, they're taking supplements, but all legal supplements. That
On it.
You can get at like a vitamin store, and they're just like, they've never gotten off the grind. And who's that guy, Paul Sklar? Did you comment on him?
Yeah. He actually did blood work like immediately after I had talked about it one time, and it checked out.
Yeah, he looks like what's possible.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know who that guy is, he's super jacked and he's 50 years old. But when I'm looking at him, I'm not getting any like steroid.
God damn! Freak, dude.
Steroidy vibes. I'm getting a really fit guy who works out really hard and has probably been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
That's what I get when I look at that guy. That's all feasible and possible. Now,
I don't think that's feasible and possible. I think you need to, if you're not doing steroids, then you need to be the most like genetic freakazoid on the fucking planet. They just said he did blood work that checked out he's natty. Okay, dude, what do you mean? You can literally get fucking what? Yeah, just like fucking college football players are natty. You know what I mean? Like, what are you, crazy?
Please go to the Liver King. Please show me some preposterous Liver King physics.
That photo was actually a good indication that he most likely is not on steroids, though, because this right here, like, look at how fucking torqued. Even when he's like at his most torqued, his chest peak is so tiny. I feel like if he was on juice, if he was on gear, he would literally have like, if he was on gear, he would fucking have an absolutely insane pectoral definition. That's just muscle imbalances. I mean, I don't know, man. Traps are usually the main sign. They look pretty normal. Don't forget he probably is cutting fat when he makes these videos and could be dehydrated. Brother, every video that he has done, he's dehydrated. Look at his... You think you can achieve that level of vascularity without being dehydrated? This man hasn't seen water in years, okay? I'll tell you what. There's never a moment when he's not dehydrated, okay? This dude has never drank water, bro. Look at his fucking... He has calf striations.
Show me some preposterous Liver King physiology.
Oh, he has. Have you seen his apology?
No, I haven't. I want to
dude.
watch it. He comes clean on steroids. I fucked up.
I don't know if you guys are able to
I just
watch
want to see his images, though. I want to see some images of his body, because his body is just so off the charts, ridiculously massive. That's okay, but
That's
there's
unflattering lighting. Without
yeah. I want to show some of him like jacked and lifting, because he's just fucking gigantic.
So he did cover the.
Joe's seen a lot of shirtless dudes, bro. This is why I always say, if you work out a lot, you're gay as fuck. And yes, that includes myself as well. Yes, people who like working out, people who go to the gym are fruity as fuck. Okay, the entire concept revolves around miring. Half the time when you see a Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker, that person is not even lifting at that point to impress women. That person is lifting to impress men. Okay, and not even in like a sexual way. Straight up.
Ab implants and etching again. He said no to both, even in his apology. Touches on it.
Is it? I mean, I guess it's possible if you're on that much juice that your ab muscles grow that big too, because the kind of stuff he does is, very core specific. Like he's doing a lot of.
Bro, Joe knows Joe knows a lot. Coming out story? Yeah, dude. Coming out as a bro. Good one, actually. Actually, good one. I was gonna fucking make fun of you and be like, yo, that's so insecure. Actually got me. Okay, straight up. Respect.
Stuff where he's like cleaning and pressing kettlebells and walking with them over his head, and all that stuff really does ignite your core. And if he's doing that all the time, I would imagine it's possible that those are real abs. But that was the question. Do you think those are real abs?
Yeah, personally, I think they're legitimate abs, and the etching thing I think is more of the controversial topic. Did he have some sort of like cosmetic work done to target locally the fat around the abdominal definition?
I believe that. Only because I saw those emails and he is incredibly insecure. Like he has heavy body dysmorphia. I can see that.
Doesn't make much of a difference though, because he's very lean. Clearly, if you look at his arms, you look at his chest, you look at everything. Like look at that image right there. He's so lean. I mean,
have to admit, this feels like the trans investigators, right? Yeah, but we're having fun and we're not like hating on an entire group of marginalized people. So that's the difference. A big part of like Jim Royd investigations unironically revolve around people just like appreciating the game. You know what I mean? We're not being fucking hateful, you psycho.
I mean, how much fat would you even be talking about? And how would
no matter what, how many times have I fucking said to dismay, to like a lot of negative criticisms, as a matter of fact, I respect Liver King's physique. You do not get this just by just injecting steroids, okay? You don't get it.
That make the thing is the topographical map of his abs, the way they pop up like mountains. That's just mass.
Yeah.
That's where the question of whether or not that's real or whether or not they're implants.
That's what I was leaning to, is just like, I feel like his overall body composition is pretty consistently represented. I don't think he has like I get that his.
Yeah, like look at him walking there.
Like, the argument is they don't change in. Like when he sits down or anything, the density of them and like the separation is so dramatic that it's got to be something.
Yeah.
And, you could never really say if it was well done, like what did or didn't happen. I don't think it's implants, though. That would be really obvious in my opinion. Well, granted, then it's like, well, if it's unnoticeable, would you even.
Right. Right. It's like plastic surgery. You only see the stuff that's not good.
Are you guys able to play the apology without it being copyrighted?
Sure.
We can play it for
Come
us
after
now,
us.
And we'll figure it out.
I don't know what like the Spotify copyright rules are
listen.
like.
I think Spotify can handle this.
Okay.
Play the YouTube version.
Let's play it.
Put a little bit up on it.
Yeah, if you put it on.
let's not forget that steroids are dangerous, and men who take them then say their natty just encourage others with body dysmorphia to go down the rabbit hole to try to attain that body. Yeah, 100%. I mentioned that point as well. I think if you take steroids, you should say so. I think that steroids should also be at least like decriminalized. Steroids should be, I mean, they kind of are. It should be legal. I think that there should be more medical testing on the usage of even the like, you know, recreational usage of steroids, I guess.
On YouTube, you're more than allowed to. Here it goes. Liver King confession.
I'm making this video. Whoa.
What's up with
Sounds
the
like
terrible
shit.
sound?
Try again.
Is it a connection?
That's the same as Kardashians saying they're natural when they're clearly not. Yeah, pretty much.
An issue?
Maybe. Yeah.
Would you ever take steroids? Yeah, I would.
That's happened before. What is that?
I don't know.
I would. All right, I'm gonna bring them in
A lot of people believed him, including the Bell brothers, Chris and Mark Bell. I'm like, well, how, guys? You do steroids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did his diet. You
Yeah.
tried. Did you actually try his diet?
Yeah, I tried. He sent me like bone marrow and liver, raw liver that I tried.
What did it taste
Yeah.
like?
Oh, Hasan, you tried it on the H3 podcast, right? When he was there.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
The bone marrow that he sent me just tasted like blood, so that was
Wait,
really
really?
gross. Yeah.
Bone marrow is like supposed to taste like butter. It's delicious.
It had like a buttery texture, I guess, but like the bone also like looked bloody. But he said just kind of scoop it right out of there and put it in your chops, and so I did. And
Was it from what animal?
I think a cow. I
Oh.
don't know.
Human.
He sent it to me from his source or whatever.
No, his source is his own farm. Like
Yeah.
he has like multiple
And then
acres.
liver,
in it.
what does liver taste like?
The liver was just like a really, really rare steak, kind of. It was just like cold, like yeah, it just tasted like if you didn't cook a steak, I think.
Yeah.
But he told me to like dip it in maple syrup also, which didn't really help.
I just realized content creators code switch between platforms. Why? What do you mean?
Us?
I think they're normal. They're behaving like they
I think
normally.
because we're like not, where there's no like jump cuts when we talk or anything, and maybe it's different, I guess. From a YouTube
I like that.
video.
I like that the expectation is that you speak in jump cuts. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to be like,
You guys are doing Twitch face.
yeah, you're not like funny every moment that you
Yeah, what
open your
the
mouth.
fuck? You guys
That's
really
weird.
I
code
guess I'm not like reading a script.
Yeah,
In a
what the
sense.
fuck? But yeah, I did that shit too. It tastes like ass. Apparently, King Liver actually apologized to Ethan, but not to me, which is
What?
kind of
Wait,
weird.
he
Whoa.
apologized?
Yeah, he was like man to man, like you know all that stuff. And
Damn.
I've been waiting on I've been looking at my
I
DMs
gotta
and
check
like,
my DMs to see if he apologized to me too.
That'd
if
be
he apologized to
crazy.
you as well, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like,
We had a really nice conversation
Yeah.
in our DMs.
Yeah, he also apologized to me. I don't even.
okay. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I guess he's just like forgot or something, like, or maybe he's just like waiting, you know, for the right moment.
Yeah.
Like it's the one that is worth the most to
Yeah,
him,
I'm
probably.
I just realized like we had this conversation and then I guess he like DM'd me like a bunch more and I never responded. I feel bad now.
Oh,
But he didn't apologize. It's just he was
Wait,
trying to get me
maybe
to
that's the
advertise
reason
stuff.
why, because I don't think I replied to him either. Let me see. Because he was like trying to get me to promote his Twitter. Wait, what the fuck? What is this business chat? What? How do I find the? I just gotta go to his account. So how do you guys feel about Twitch streaming? Oh yeah, he did.
Oh wow.
He didn't DM me that much.
Oh.
He just DM'd me to promote.
Twitter aiming for okay.
And he
His
sent you like
Twitter.
the lowest res picture of him possible.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's so ominous.
And I never gave him a shout out, so I guess maybe that's why.
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
It's pretty crazy. So did you watch his apology video? Like his
Yeah.
that he posted on his YouTube channel?
Yeah, he was like, I did steroids because I'm insecure, which is like obvious, but
yeah.
But also, he was like, but that wasn't the reason why people were mad. people weren't mad that you were doing steroids. They were mad that you were doing steroids and making it seem like your supplements gave you.
Which is definitely going to give other people body issues. So you're basically
that
like,
too.
well, I don't want body issues, so I'm just going to give them to everybody else.
Yeah.
That physique, but like within striking distance of that, in 0.00001% of individuals, you could get there naturally.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Hyper responders.
Yeah.
Guys who are just like ridiculous genetics.
Like Ronnie Coleman natural.
yes.
Yeah.
Perfect
Joe Rogan
example.
so
Yeah.
much.
Ronnie Coleman natural was super
he's
jacked,
so cool.
but he couldn't compete with the most jacked guys,
love
and then
his
he started
stuff.
doing steroids.
Yeah, and then he just exploded.
But he's super honest about it. Like when Ronnie talks about it, he just will explain. Like up until he was 30 years old, he was natural.
Yeah.
So can we get it, or is it okay? Got a little.
Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, it sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah. Maybe there's another
Something wrong with
version
my
of it.
cable. I think there's something wrong with my cable for some reason. I'm looking at the audio on my feed, and it's not.
Is it the cable or is it how it connects? Is it
Man,
like,
this podcast is awesome.
that's an old ass laptop, isn't it?
No, it's a new one.
Oh, okay.
This guy's the GOAT, okay?
Yeah,
He speaks to me.
he's really.
Tell why he's got the #1 podcast in the world.
That's all right.
I
let's
used
play it.
to
We
I
can-
used to watch him so much, like, and then he like started having these like weird. I'm talking like 2014, 2015 when he was like
Yeah.
first popping off, and back then he would always talk about. He would always talk about like divorce court. Like he's like a buddy of mine, like, his wife, divorced him, and like has to have like a secret boyfriend who like comes into the house so that like a buddy of mine has to keep paying him alimony. So like, he hired a private investigator. And like he would always talk about his buddies that were divorced. And at the time I was like not really understanding that divorce court is the primary radicalizing force of all white men over a certain age.
Yeah.
But then he started like randomly having people like Milo Yiannopoulos on, and I was like, oh, what the
I didn't know
fuck?
that.
Yeah, Joe Rogan was like responsible for probably the fame and fortune of like a handful of like right wing to Nazi broadcasts. Like
Yeah.
he had Stefan Molyneux, whatever, however you say it. But yeah,
Do you guys want any Chick-fil-A?
didn't you already have some?
Yeah.
You want more?
Yeah, I'm hungry. You guys hungry? I mean, we could do something else if you guys aren't feeling Chick-fil-A.
That's crazy.
Hasan will order us anything we want.
That's true though. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we are doing it. Okay, we are
See,
doing
he's
the
on
pod.
camera, so he can't give me shit about it.
We are doing pod. We are doing the
You guys
pod.
want steak? How about
Oh, by the
mine?
way, Danny's on the pod now.
Let's go.
All right. Cool.
Sorry.
Thanks.
That's
I'm
how it,
excited.
that's how we're. Oh, if you don't want to, it's fine.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
I just want to make sure I'm not imposing because I know that Curtis was invited and I sort of tagged along.
No, let's for the record, I'm imposing.
Okay.
So you're not. You're good.
Okay. So I'm
No
not, yeah,
one,
thank
no
God.
one is imposing. Okay,
I
except
just-
for Austin.
I
He is.
walked in. I have a code to his door, both of them, and I just like walk in and
He does. He walks into my house.
yeah, and I
offers
just
to get.
Like,
for
I
him to
walk
get
Got
us
like us
food.
water and
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I knew where the
You're a
water
really good
was.
host.
You want any chips? Too? There's
I mean, he has stayed at my place. He stayed at this place before. He stayed at my place before.
Yeah.
Can you tell Danny to impose more? Yeah, people are saying that they want you to impose more, and they use this, swooner emoji. Like they're like, oh,
Whoa.
yeah,
Wow.
they're thirsting after you, dude. There's a bunch
Is
of
this you?
horny sluts
What?
in the chat.
Danny to impose more. Let's listen to more of his music.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Play the crazy.
When you see me back
Christmas
here on my
song.
phone, I'm on my alt.
Asking for the
impose
he
a
literally
lot
does
more.
have an alt though.
I think
Like,
it's called Hoscord Street.
yeah. So he loves my Discord server more than I do because I
It's
kind of hate my
weird.
Discord
It's
server a
very
little bit.
strange because like I'm a streamer with like a decent amount.
Yeah.
People know me,
Awesome. That's cool.
but I'm like I'm in his community like a fan.
Right.
I have a parasocial relationship with him,
Yeah. That's
and I'm
it.
also good friends with him.
Yeah, and he pops off in there so much that he literally made an alt account called Hoscord Streams
Where I play Flight Simulator.
where he plays Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
And he would like get like 5,000 fucking. He would like stream directly into my Discord at first.
Yeah, that's how I promoted it.
Yeah, and then he started promoting it, and then he like literally made Hoscord Streams. So his alt account is actually Hoscord Streams still.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How many people were watching when you did it to the Discord server? Because there's like 30,000.
Followers?
No, there's 30,000 active members in the Discord even right
when
now.
I started in the Discord?
Yeah. Oh no, there's 32,000 that are online, and then 112,000 members.
Some, I think.
Yeah, we ban a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. It's like a
from Discord.
Yeah.
specifically?
Well, if it's because it's an insulated, like it's an insular leftist community, so it gets insanely fucking annoying and sectarian and like, and oh now Discord is popping off because I mentioned it. Look at this.
Oh, there they go.
They're great overall, but it's like they're just so fucking. They can get so insanely annoying.
Yeah, you guys are pissing me off.
They're funny.
They all seem pretty cool to me. I don't know.
No, they're fine. They're really funny.
If they wanted to watch my YouTube videos, I wouldn't be mad about it.
No, they're yeah. See, you're doing what he did. Smart.
Yeah, what's this Discord? I'm gonna start streaming in here.
You should see. Great if you're lacking attention. That's where you go.
You guys like Minecraft?
There's some really funny memes in there. Holy shit. No, I love my community obviously, but sometimes they do get fucking annoying. Like
Yeah, that's what they love about you the most is when you get annoyed at them.
yeah, so they always do this.
That's like the funniest part of, you know.
Whoa.
That's the careers I've ended apparently.
Oh my god.
You just need your hat on.
Who's the first guy?
He almost became the governor of California, Larry Elder.
Oh, really?
I debated him. Andrew Tate, Jank, and now possibly Kanye.
So Kanye and Aiden Ross are going to be talking to each other?
And myself as well.
And you,
Wait,
are you
when?
like moderating?
Do you know
Is there
when?
like a stream?
No.
You don't know when?
No, we don't know when yet. I don't know.
That's so weird.
I saw he was hanging out with Sneeko. Kanye was.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know when someone's doing really well.
Yeah. Hanging out with Sneeko.
when they're like, oh yeah, let me hang out with the the Andrew Tate dick rider. That's
so weird.
yeah.
Do you guys want any food? Seriously?
I could have some food.
I would take like a snack, yeah.
Yeah, I could
Little
fuck with
snacky.
I could
Okay.
fuck with some little snack.
There's a lot of great restaurants in LA.
Yeah.
We went to an awesome brunch place this morning. I don't know what it was called. I forget, but Scorpion server place.
I don't remember.
Okay, let's get back to this.
And hear what he's saying.
Social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous. And
What the fuck? Their audio is so bad. Why is it like that?
And it's the #1 podcast.
Who's the old dude in the back and why is he not talking?
the fuck?
It's Ethnic Santa, bro. Chill.
Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus.
Austin, thinking about asking him to do drag brunch at the Abbey. Actually, I got kind of sad when you said that people were.
Dude, I got bailed on today.
He got bailed on. He
You know
loves.
how many times? You know how many times I've been bailed on for drag brunch at the Abbey? Like 4 times in a row now.
Oh.
And like I'm starting to like feel sorry for myself.
I
so
felt.
sad.
Yeah.
No, when you told me that, I felt kind of bad actually.
I'm starting to like feel bad for myself.
That's okay.
Like I feel like a loser. Like
If I would have known,
Oh,
I would've-
shit.
I would've gone.
yeah.
We just got raided by Nick is not green.
Oh, yeah.
Nick.
Wow.
We were just with him last night, the son of a bitch, and now he's here.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, thanks for the invite, man. That was really cool of you to say like, hey.
You were doing a fucking play or some shit.
Yeah, well, guess who invited you to that?
I told you I was
Yeah,
doing stuff, and you
dude.
said,
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Not this again, man.
No, it's
We're
fine.
trying to squash.
It's
We
fine.
squashed the beef.
Did we?
part.
Did we squash the beef?
That's what I thought.
I don't know. I was being extra considerate. I was like, dude, I'm gonna invite you to everything I do.
I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I felt really bad about that. And then not as bad because you went and you fucking hung out with Ethan instead, which is fine.
Those were plans that I made like months in advance, and they were concrete. They were like in a calendar and shit. And I did say there were tickets for you at my show, but it's all good.
I literally.
It's all good, but there were 2 tickets there for you. It had your name on it and everything. But it's all good.
I'm sorry.
Did he not show up?
No, okay. If we're gonna relitigate this beef, like he kept saying,
that is not out of character.
no. Listen. He kept saying how he was gonna go like have drinks with his friend, and then he had a show, and he kept saying it. But because I hadn't seen him like bring up his like that he had tickets for me, because I asked him like months in advance. It's like, oh, because I did. I was like, oh, you have a show? Like, yeah, I'd love to go.
Right.
But then I didn't see the last thing that he DM'd me, and I just like wrote a fucking message.
Yeah, it was like something completely different or something.
Yeah, like something completely unrelated. But he had DM'd me about the tickets. He was like, oh yeah, I have your tickets, by the way.
See it?
And I didn't see it. So he kept mentioning his like show and how he was gonna go out to drinks with friends, and I was like, is he flexing? Like, what's going on? Like, okay, like. Sick, like he didn't. I asked him about the tickets already. Didn't see any mention of tickets for myself. And he keeps saying his plans, and I want to like. So I thought you were just like, oh, these are my plans, like, and I was too embarrassed to be like, hey, cool, like I can come.
Right.
So this time when you were saying your plans, I was literally sure. I was like, what are you doing? Who are you hanging out with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like
I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm being more assertive, guys.
I guess I could have been. I guess when you didn't respond to my message about you having tickets, I guess I could have been like, why didn't you respond? Why didn't you respond to the thing I said?
Yeah, I did not. I didn't see it.
That's all right.
Well, we're getting places.
But also now that you've seen the way I text you, you know I'm like very bad with texting.
I understand now.
I'll text you at like 3 a.m.
My messages with Hasan are just me. My text chain with Hasan is just me, and it's red.
I mean, it's like a text at like 3 a.m. and then like 6 a.m. and it's like, what happened?
But dude, I woke up in the middle of the night in a panic. No, literally, I was like, when are the streamies? No, because like when you said, what are you doing on Saturday? I had thought that the streamies were on Saturday. So like the entire time I'm thinking the streamies are on Saturday. And then I remembered the text you sent me in the middle of the night. And I woke up in a fucking panic. And I texted you and I was like, wait, when are the streamies? No, literally.
I'm
like
the only way you can find out when the stream is.
This is what keeps me up at night, man. When are the streamies?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the one that's in Vegas?
I don't know.
Like there's a streamer awards thing in Vegas.
I think
isn't
Lady
there?
Gaga had a residence.
That's what he was referencing.
Can't remember.
Is that what we're going to?
No, there's a streaming thing in Vegas, but I forgot. There's some award show.
If it's for streamers, then I don't know what it is. If it is for streamers.
Is there beef? Like, do we have beef,
esports
like streamers
awards,
versus
esports
YouTubers?
awards.
Like,
No,
is that?
I just like feel like I don't know anything about the streaming community. That's really what it is. It's just
Oh, he's saying esport awards, by the way, Austin. That's what you're talking about.
Esports
That's what I
award.
thought. Okay. So I wasn't invited to the streamies, actually.
You. That's so weird. Why the fuck weren't you invited to the streamies?
Yeah, I was not invited to the streamies.
Wait, I forgot to update the title.
Do you have to be invited to go?
Yes, it's like an award show, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just like show up,
I
dude.
can't remember if I got invited to the streamies or the esports awards. I'm not sure which one it was.
Okay.
my name is spelled a little different, but that's
Wait, really? Oh my god.
yeah. There's two spellings of Gonzalez. There's one with a Z at the end instead of an S.
Okay, my bad.
That's alright.
That was racist of me. I apologize.
There we go.
Okay, I changed it.
My family hears about this, man.
Oh god. Oh, I don't want to bring on the wrath of the Gonzalez. The
He's following it
Gonzalezes.
now, Jamie. What's his Instagram? I bet he's at 5 million.
I think on TikTok.
1.7 million.
On TikTok.
Was
he's at
Liver
like
King ever
3
on the Joe
something.
Rogan experience?
No, which is surprising. I always
Yeah.
wondered. I even asked him when he came on Leftovers. I was like, so what's up? Like, you haven't been on Joe Rogan? He's like, no, but we have plans.
Oh.
We have plans to go on. Liver King here.
I don't know about
Was
that.
Joe Rogan always saying that he's probably on steroids?
Maybe.
Was he one of the people that was like, this guy's definitely on steroids?
I think everyone that like works out regularly was
Yeah.
pretty aware that he was definitely on steroids.
Maybe they didn't want to have him on because of that. Because it seems like the type of person that they would have on, right?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has people that's on steroids all the time on his podcast.
Well, I mean, but he's like falsely advertising that he's not on steroids.
Yeah, he has more. I would say he has more guests that are on steroids, probably falsely advertising that they're not on steroids, than the other way around.
Whoa. Okay. Never mind.
Joe is on steroids and has lied and said that he's not on HGH.
Yeah, I would definitely believe he's on steroids. He's kind. Is it like, does steroids make you look like kind of like purplish red? Because I feel like the Liver King and Joe Rogan are both like a.
It can have that.
hue.
There's like a couple tells. There's a couple tells. Everyone's different. Back knee is one of them. Your skin can literally turn fucking red. HGH also creates like a bubble gut.
Oh yeah.
Like the Ninja Turtle gut. It's like literally your organs pushing out.
Because they like grow. Is that like, are they like swollen?
Yeah. Well, it just grows. Human growth hormone grows everything.
Gross.
It also, you have like
Gross hormone.
I mean, but it depends. It is literally all dependent on like your genetics.
Yeah.
And the reaction that your body has to those drugs. You also, what do you call it? You also have like a muscular, strong jaw. Especially, it's more prominent in like female bodybuilders and stuff. Like when you can usually always tell when a woman is done steroids, because like all of a sudden their frame changes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all my trans men in the chat know what I'm talking about, but it's like you literally will get like a square jaw in most cases.
Damn, I have to try this shit out.
And your voice too.
Looking like the dad from the Powerpuff Girls.
Completely square. Yeah, doesn't it make you like bald too or some shit?
It'll accelerate it, I think.
Yeah.
If you have that predisposition. Yeah.
Gotcha. Speeds up.
And a giant
time
clit.
travel.
Wait, really? I did not know that. It fucking grows your clit. That's wild.
Whoa.
I mean, dude, here. I mean, the Joe Rogan thing is one thing, but let's look at fucking. Wait, what do we have on the docket here? Who's had the most?
Search like enlarged clit.